Hi guys, and welcome back to Irony Completed. So last year around this time I made a video about my New Year's resolutions for 2016, and oh my god, can you believe that 2016 is nearly over already? I think a lot of people are thanking God that 2016 is already over. Let's be real, it's not been the best year in the world, has it? It's not. It's just not. But I actually write down in my journal every year last year's resolutions and whether I achieved them or not, and then the resolutions I have for the new year. And I know that New Year's resolutions are, you know, people think they're tacky or like cringy or they don't work or whatever, but I actually stick to New Year's resolutions quite well most of the time. Like, for the most part, I'm pretty good at it. So I thought I'd go over last year's resolutions and tell you guys whether I succeeded, and then this year's resolutions for 2017. So my resolutions for 2016 were: number 1, clear things out regularly. Don't be a hoarder. I was extremely successful in this. I know that I still have a pretty sizable makeup collection, but I've been so good this year, about every few weeks sometimes, but like at least once every 2 months, going through and just getting rid of all the stuff that I know I haven't used, I know that I won't use, colours that I don't like. I've decluttered several times, I've given a lot of products to friends and family, and I think that all in all I've been extremely successful in decluttering my clothes and my shoes and stuff like that as well. I've been giving a lot of stuff to charity, I've been selling some stuff on Depop, which I will link my Depop down below in case you want to buy some of my old stuff. And just generally I've been extremely good at making sure that I don't turn into one of those people that you see on CBS at 9 PM who live in their own filth because they own too much stuff. So I just don't want to do that particularly. I just don't want to do that. Resolution number 2 for 2016 was to drink more water and herbal teas. This was somewhat successful in the sense that my resolution for 2015 was to drink less fizzy drinks, and I didn't manage that last year, but I definitely managed to drink less fizzy drinks. Like Diet Coke especially is my like big thing. I drink so much Diet Coke, and like sugary drinks like iced teas, I managed to cut those out almost entirely actually. Especially recently in the second half of the year, I was only having like Diet Coke if I went out on a night out and I wanted something to mix something with, or if I went to eat at a restaurant. They're the only times I would have like lemonade or Coke or Fanta or all of those kinds of things. However, I haven't drunk as much water as I wanted to. Like, I've definitely drunk a whole load of herbal teas. Lemon and ginger is like my favourite thing in the world at the moment, and I also love like green tea with ginger or green tea with jasmine, but I definitely haven't drunk as much water as I should have done in 2016, and there's something that I definitely want to work on for next year as well, because I've been going on this health journey, and I think that drinking a lot of water is important for clearing out your skin and just making your body like function well. So ideally I would like to drink more, but I still count that resolution as a success because I was drinking more than I had been in the past. New Year's resolution number 3 was to... Why did my camera just like focus next to me? My room, I've said this before, my room is legitimately haunted. Like, I'm not joking, I'm not exaggerating in any way. My room, my house is haunted, and when the camera does that, it freaks me the fuck out. Oh, it's like flat, it's like trying to focus right here. It's a friendly ghost though, just so you know, like I'm not like too terrified. If you're here in the room, can you leave me alone please? I want to film and you're freaking me out a little bit. I would really appreciate that if you would just like chill out for a little bit, and then we can hang out and you can creep me out later. Thank you. Cool. Let's stop doing it now. That was so weird. Resolution number 3 was to clean my makeup brushes every 2 weeks. That has been such a fail. I managed to stick to that for like a few months, like I'm not gonna lie, like every 2 or 3 weeks I would clean my makeup brushes, but I'd have a lot of them. Like, I don't have like tons and tons, but I have a fair amount of makeup brushes and it just takes so long to wash them, and I'm quite a lazy person, and like honestly this is gross and I'm sorry, but at this point I don't remember the last time that I cleaned my makeup brushes, so that's definitely something that I still need to work on. Actually, I think I might try and clean my makeup brushes like sometime this week before Christmas, but you know, life gets in the way sometimes. Resolution number 4 was to write more for my student newspaper and take part in more extracurricular activities as part of university. And I would consider this a half success because I actually quit writing for my student newspaper because they really pissed me off over something. Like, I don't want to get into it because it's really petty and stupid on my part, to be honest. But I stopped writing for them. Also, I stopped writing for them because I decided that I didn't want to be a journalist anymore, so that wasn't as like important to me. I've already been published in them more than 5 times, so I have, you know, examples of me having written journalistic news stories, but I decided that journalism wasn't something that I wanted to go into anymore. 2016 has kind of proved to me that the media is just disgusting and biased and horrible, and there is no such thing as an objective media. I don't want to be a part of that system. I don't want to be a part of a lot of systems. I don't want to be part of capitalism really, but like, you know, I can make a conscious choice to not contribute to that, so I'm not going to, especially because the only newspaper that offers internships or like apprenticeships in the UK is the Daily Mail, and I refuse to work at the same newspaper as Katie Hopkins. But I did actually join in some more academic, like extracurricular stuff. I took part in this thing called Walt Whitman Week at the end of summer after exams. That was so much fun. I met so many new people, made some new friends, met a ton of academics and learnt a lot about American poetry. And I also joined this thing called the SSLC, which is the Student Staff Liaison Committee at my uni. So I've generally tried to put myself out there a little bit more and join in more stuff because I think A, it looks good on your CV, and B, it's really good for confidence boosting and improving your communication skills and stuff. So I'm quite proud of myself on that front because I do feel like I have, you know, taken some risks and not just sat there and felt sorry for myself. So at least I can, you know, say I've tried. Resolution number 5 was to upload regular content to my YouTube channel, which I feel like has been a roaring success. I can't believe that in like 18 months? No, like nearly 2 years I've had my channel. It'll be 2 years at the beginning of March that I've had my channel, and I've gone from 0 subscribers to over 6,000. Like, that's crazy to me in only 2 years. I'm really, really proud of the stuff that I've done with my channel, and I feel like this year, ever since I got my camera that I'm filming on last Christmas, I've just been able to improve the quality of my content and stuff like that. So I am really, really happy with myself, and I've definitely managed to keep that resolution. And my last New Year's resolution from last year was to exercise at least 3 times a week. And for the most part, that's also been really successful. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been in the festive mood for the past like month or so I haven't been working out that much. So I had this like big event, so I was working out a lot to go to this big party where I wanted to look really, really good, and then after that I just lost all motivation, so that definitely also played a factor. But for the most part, 2016 has been my best year yet. In my veganism update video, I did talk about the fact that I've lost a little bit of weight in the past few months. I lost around a stone actually, which is quite a significant amount of weight. And although I do contribute some of that to going vegan, I think largely it is because I joined a gym in September and I was going 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes every day of the week for several months. And I really enjoy it actually. The more I exercise, the more I enjoy it. So I'm really proud of myself. I've got myself into the habit of doing it now, and forming that habit is the hardest thing to do. So that was all my resolutions for 2016. Was I successful? Well, it looks like maybe like 4 out of 4.5 or like 5 out of 5 of them I was quite successful in. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I think that by setting resolutions that have tangible effects and setting out points of action in your head or writing them down where you can achieve those goals is extremely helpful in order to make sure that you don't just fail 2 months down the line like a lot of people do. So I think that I've done pretty well last year, and now I'm going to tell you my resolutions for 2017. Sitting so uncomfortably. My number 1 resolution for 2017 is to keep on track with my veganism, stop cheating on it. I don't cheat on my veganism regularly or anything. Definitely there have been occasions where I've been drunk or really, really hungry and I have, you know, like cheated. I want to stop doing that altogether. I just want to eat 100% vegan, and it's something that's really, really important to me. It will be 6 months now that I've been vegan. I am doing it for ethical reasons, so I just need to keep reminding myself that every single time I cheat or slip up or whatever you want to call it, that I am having a consequence on an animal's life and on the planet and on world hunger and on the environment, and I just need to keep that in mind so that I can keep focused. So that's my number 1 resolution and the most important resolution to me actually is to just keep on track with veganism and strive to be better. My second resolution kind of relating to that is to move towards a healthier, more whole foods, plant-based diet. And this is extremely hard around this time of year because I just feel so lazy in the wintertime and all I want to do is eat ready meals and mince pies and Oreos, and that's all I have been doing for the whole month of December so far, pretty much. But I do think that my diet in the summer was so much better than it has been since going to university. I was eating so many fruits and vegetables, I was cooking a lot more, and I just want to move back towards that kind of diet because I think the health benefits that I saw in terms of my chronic illness that I suffer from, in terms of the weight loss, and in terms of just feeling energetic and healthy was amazing. It was so much better than how I'm feeling currently, and I need to step back towards a more whole foods based diet, and that's something again that I will be striving towards in the next few months, funds allowing, because obviously that can be expensive. Resolution number 3 is to continue to declutter regularly and move towards a more minimalistic lifestyle. Now, I'm not saying that I'm gonna right out become a minimalist because I am a sucker and a slave to capitalism and I care about stuff, and I think I'm gonna have a long way to go before I can truly call myself a minimalist. I'm not even sure if that's exactly what I want necessarily. I like options and stuff, but I definitely would like to continue to declutter and I'd like to become a less materialistic person, and I think that by striving for minimalism that will help me become a less materialistic person. I basically just want to think about what I own, what I love, whether it brings me joy, whether I'm going to make use of it, and get rid of all the things that don't fall into those categories. Again, following on from that and related to that, number 4 is to stop spending frivolously. I think that treating yourself is a good thing and I will continue to treat myself when I feel like I deserve it, but I do want to try not to impulse buy things as much because I am a massive impulse buyer and I know that that's the worst when you already have a little bit of a shopping habit. And I want to think about what I'm purchasing, purchase more ethically, and try to only purchase things that I either really want or that I need, as opposed to just purchasing things and then realising I don't want or need or will use it and then ending up giving it away, which happens to me a lot, especially with makeup products and cheap clothing from like Primark and stuff. So I want to just kind of consider my purchases, think before I make decisions like that, and like I said, that will also help me move towards a more minimalistic lifestyle, like I said in my previous resolution. Resolution number 5 is to savour every single moment and experience that I have. I need to stop letting my anxiety get the better of me and stopping me from enjoying myself, because sometimes anxiety makes me not want to do new experiences, sometimes it makes me not want to leave the house, and that is something that I suffer with every single day. I've talked about having depression and anxiety in my like mental health video or whatever I called it. It is something that I still struggle with even though I would consider myself to be in recovery. I just want to stop letting those things dictate me and just enjoy myself. When I'm out and I'm making new memories, I want to not have that kind of shadow hanging over me where I feel nervous and anxious. I don't want to let it ruin things for me. I want to take lots of photos, make lots of memories, and just, you know, generally have a really great year in terms of travelling, having new experiences and trying new things. Those are all of my New Year's resolutions for 2017 and my previous resolutions from 2016. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, let me know down in the comments if you are making any New Year's resolutions for 2017. Do you believe in New Year's resolutions, or do you just give up straight away like some people do? I think that, like I said, making sure that you make attainable goals and that you think about how you're going to achieve the things that you want to set out to achieve is extremely important in making New Year's resolutions, or resolutions at any time of the year actually. Let me know down in the comments what your New Year's resolutions are and what your New Year's resolutions were for this year, and if you achieved them. I'd love to know. I love having discussions with you guys in the comments and talking about what's going on in your lives as well. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, Tumblr or Instagram, they will all be linked down in the description, along with everything that I'm wearing and the tutorial for this look, because I did a tutorial on my face right now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!